This is my review of the DeWAULT neckband pros. I really like these neckbands. I've used them for about 6 months and I haven't had any issues with these until today. I really wanted to give these a 5-star review, and when I was going to make the review, I put these on to go down to the gym, and when I hooked it up to Bluetooth, I realized the right ear pod stopped working. I tried to turn it off and turn it on, but it didn't work. So I'm going to try a few other troubleshooting methods, and unfortunately, I don't think it's going to come back. I think it's a loss. They were $80, so they're in the middle of low end and high end. I think they're right for the price point, and I think that I got some pretty good life out of them. I was not easy on them, and I did leave them on every single day, all day, hooked up to Bluetooth to my phone. So I was getting about a week's worth of use out of them before I had to recharge the battery, which I think is incredible. I have this spare battery here that I thought I might use on the go, but I never had to use it because the battery lasted so long in the neckband. It came with a few items. It came with some additional earplugs, some ranges of sizes for the rubber plugs, and then this is a earplug if you're on the job site and really want to cancel some noise. There's some soft foam ear form fitting ones, and these I'm not really sure. I tried them out, but they do not fit my ear well at all. Somebody else might get some use out of them if you have that shape of an ear. It also came with these ear hugging, caressing type rubber pieces that just slide right onto the earbud themselves, and I love them. I would not be able to wear these headphones without these because they would turn in my ear and fall out and really upset me. So from now on, for the rest of my life, I'm going to have to wear these little attachment pieces. And my only gripe about those attachment pieces is that they can pull right off. Even though they have a little locking mechanism, they can slide off. So what I went ahead and did was super glued them on there, and it worked for a couple weeks, and then I realized that the rubber was pulling away from the super glue pretty easy, and now all the super glue has just fallen off and it's back to regular. But other than that, they work great. They have a speaker mode here on the side, and they're small speakers, so they're not very loud. You're not going to get incredible bass out of them. Sounds good on a phone call. It's nice high treble, so you can hear voices. You can even play music through it pretty lightly. So the quality's not too great for the outboard speakers, but the earbuds, they have really good quality for $80 price point, in my opinion. And they have 3 modes you can choose between bass boost, podcast, and I believe it's movie mode. I always run them on bass boost. That's what I think sounds best. You can change that here with this button, and this is the speaker mode button to listen to the outboard speaker, your volume controls, and power on, power off. I've never had connection issues with Bluetooth. I can walk away from my phone at pretty far distances and they'll still stay connected. Um, they do make another model that don't have the speakers on the side, and they're more slim, and I like the design of the slim ones a little bit better. I think I might go with those next because I actually don't use those speakers that much. I thought that maybe this model had a larger battery compared to the one without the speakers, and so I might get a longer life using the earbuds. That was my thought process, but I don't know if that's true. I'd have to go look at the specs between the two on the batteries. Um, it came with this nice satchel. It says DeWAULT on it, but it's kind of wearing out. I honestly don't ever use this, but just to hold it, because these are sitting on my neck all day, and these also go inside. Um, it's holding up really good. Like I said, I put it through some abuse. I'm not very easy on things, and there's no cracking, there's no discoloration. There's even some paint specks on here from me spray painting something and grimy finger marks. They hold up well. This is how you charge it right here. It's got this really nice stiff charging uh, plug that you can pull out and seal it real nicely to keep water out, and it gives you a little rundown of what each buttons do in case you forget. You can pull it off your neck and double check. And yeah, been using these for 6 months, and the right earbud just died today. So I might buy another pair, or I might look around, and I just wanted to give these a review and say that they worked well for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Back of the ear pods actually are magnetic, and I think that's a pretty cool design. I'm not sure if that's special to DeWAULT or not, but if they're hanging around your neck, you put the magnets together and they kind of stay in one place, look more uniform. I like it, but I always find myself fumbling around trying to connect these for like no reason, and most of the time they are just flopped around wherever. Like most of the time I have one tucked into my shirt and one is just hanging off. But every once in a while I just clip these together like a little bolo tie. And this doesn't pertain to DeWAULT, but just neck bands in general, is that if you lay on your back at all, they will slide off your neck. So if you're wearing a sweatshirt and tuck them in, they stay on a lot better when you're lying down.